Hello everyone, pardon my tired face. I just saw all the gist about Dr. T going on Instagram, and I just thought I would just come say my bits. It's a sad situation if, I think one of the facts that we gathered from that, which is not even verified, like we can't say, is the fact that Gist Lover said that the first wife, or his ex-wife, got divorced about a month or two ago. And I think one of the major things that I saw people talking about the most is the fact that this wedding is not a plan that happened in 2 weeks or in 2 months. It's something that has, they've been planning for like a year now, So yeah, they've only been divorced for a short time, and, and they had this big wedding. Their source of wealth, I do not know. I cannot speak on. But there's something important that I think, I need to talk about. It's about women. Empower yourself. Empower yourselves. Do not, yes, it's okay, it's good, build a future for the man, build a career, support the man in building his career, support the man in building up himself and doing all that. But while you support the man, while you're supporting your husband to be the who, or to be what he wants to be, to achieve his goal, to attain his full potential, also work on yourself. If your husband is studying, as soon as he finishes studies, you go on and take a course. If your husband is aspiring to be a senator or a governor, continue to grow, continue to build yourself, build your own individual wealth. I'm not against husband and wife building, their wealth together, but I'm also for, if we have to build a wealth together, I also want to have a particular wealth, my own wealth, in my own name, should anything happen. You guys will agree with me that majority of relationships, of marriages that are crashing today is not basically the fact that the women are not good enough or the wives are like devils or whatever it is. It's just that part, that insatiable, thing that all these men have in them. There's a certain, it's like you hear a man say, oh, I cannot be eating ogbono soup for 20 years. I have to test the waters. It's not enough for them to just cheat, because they feel like, they want to take it in a step up. And you can see that majority of these men of this these days are like, divorcing their wives and looking for younger girls, looking for more adventure, looking to explore. Whereas we women do not do that. We women are like happy, let's continue to push ourselves because we need to be there to, for the kids. Marriage, is not about the love anymore. It's more about, let's stick together, let's raise the kids together. I don't want to do this by myself. Like let's stay together to raise the kids together. But it gets to a point where they're like, mo fẹ́ freedom, mo fẹ́ explore, mo fẹ́ obìnrin, younger girl to mali worship me, mo fẹ́ a younger girl to mali worship the floor that I step on. I'm tired of this woman who started with you when you were literally nothing. This woman who supported you, who supported your dream, who stayed home caring for the kids while you go and build a career for yourself, a future for yourself. This woman who cleaned, who cooked, who trained and nurtured your kids. All of a sudden, 20 years after, you want to explore. You found a younger girl who is sexy, who can meet all your sexual needs, who is driving you crazy in bed, who can do all the things that woman cannot do. You then become ungrateful. You then divorce the wife, the woman who helped you become who you are. You then divorce her, and then you're going with a younger girl. And that is my message to you guys. Our Obirin, we need to do better. We need to empower ourselves. Do not sit down and say, okay, secure your own future. Your own future. So when that man walks away, you can say, oh, fuck you. You can go. Life goes on. I mean, of Jackie Loma Jayemi. Jackie Loma enjoy. Let me just see life and see places and go places. Make sure that you live your life while you're building a career for that man. You're also building your own career path. So that if by adventure that man leaves you and goes with another woman, you can tell yourself, you can just switch off the switch and say, he's dead. Dead to me. Or to the bobbery me. Or to Kuni. Switch off that switch and continue living your life. Because you will tell yourself this. Take about fear like to follow me. To buy all of Bishala continue the tokunko. To buy disease con, or con. Don't walk to inflict that same disease. There are worse things that can happen to a woman than the man just remarrying. So if he remarries, gather your shit together. It's going to be hard, but live life. In saying that, I'm not saying this because I think it will be easy. Because trust me, I know it will not be easy. A man that you have built a future together with, a man that you have built your life with, a man that you want, like at the age of 55, 60, every woman needs companionship. And the husband that you have been from when you were young, you will feel like that's my partner, that's my companion for when I from when I get old. But if the man gets to that point where he feels that you're not good enough, make sure that when the man is leaving, you have acquired enough wealth that is enough for you and the life that you will live going forward. That's just it. And that's why I don't blame the likes of Kim Kardashian and these other celebrities who marry, wealthy men, and then after a few years, they like want a divorce because they want to get a share of their wealth for their future. So kò ṣe gbogbo obìnrin ló máa lọ kò ṣe ọkùnrin téèyàn fẹ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá ọkọ tẹ nílé kò ń ṣe pé òun lè máa fẹ́ títí tẹ fi máa 90 years old. Ó lè di a certain year kò ní wo ó mọ kíní yẹn ó mọ eré ń ṣe àwọn ọmọ kan wà tàtẹ́ pé wọ́n lè ṣe 69 wọ́n lè tó bá gbé kíní mi sẹ́nu báyìí another world entirely wo you can fuck off you can. So make sure that while that man, you're helping that man achieve his goal, build a life for himself to his full potentials, supporting him and doing all of that. Make sure that you are also doing the same. Make sure that you're building your own career path. Make sure that you're building yourself. So to buy Diola, when the man wants to leave you will have a second thought. I will pay your home bring so much to the table. Timothy, and it's no, yes, he not need a lot, but you would know that any fellow buyer cannot match up to you. Ever only match up to you or even look better than you physically, but when it comes to what you bring to the table, any match up, then he match up. He will go and once in a while he will tell himself, it's my loss that I left my wife. He will see you on social media and see your pictures and hear of the good and the great things that you do. Make sure that when that man leaves you in 3 months' time, he can hear that the same home that you used to share, you've put that house on rent and you have bought your own retirement home. Let him hear that you're in your own retirement home. You bought your own home and you're living life and you're living like living the dream. So make sure that you're helping yourself and you're building your own self, your mental health, your career for the future. Should anything happen, you're safe. Because I want to there's no guarantee pay in the next 30 years. When you're 18 years old, continue body a good to it's just sad. Like I'm happy for Dr. T. I love the wedding. Like I don't want to speak too much on the wedding because rumors man fly, and I feel that these are just some people who just do not like. I don't want to believe that the story that we're seeing out there is true. But if the wife only just got divorced 2 months ago, then it's a shame. What are your thoughts?